Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Lethabo Mampana and I'm back again with another YouTube video. If it's your first time up in this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can become part of the family. If you already subscribed to my YouTube channel, shout out to you. You and I are buddies. Hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm so that this video can be spread out to other people in recommendation. Then they can get to enjoy the good content that comes with this video. So guys, today I actually want to do a wrap up. So what I will be doing is I'm going to actually be doing some wrap up, not actually a wrap up in a way of saying it's a wrap up, but what I'm saying is I will actually be preparing for the next week, because today is Friday and it's already in the evening. It's 7 o'clock at the moment as I'm recording this. So I'm going to be preparing for Monday next week. So I will be looking at certain pairs. The first pair that I'm going to be looking at is Gbpusd. I will also want to check on AUDUSD as well as EURUSD to see what is it that it will be doing, or where is it at the moment. And yeah, so I'm just going to check on those pairs then to see what is it that we can do from there on those pairs. But before I can even go ahead and share my laptop screen with you on how I analyze those pairs, I want to let you know, guys, that this video is sponsored by Fibo Group. So Fibo Group is an international broker which is very much reliable and it makes your trading so easy that it gives you security of your funds. So you can trade with them, very simple, and you can also trust them with your money because even their withdrawal process is very quick. I mean, I showed you on my other video that I made a withdrawal from Fibo Group to my bank account, and it took literally 2 hours or so. But it wasn't the whole day, so I received my money so quick. So if you would like to join the winning team and you would like to trade with a reliable broker, just hit the link in my video's description, then open an account with Fibo Group, then verify your documents, and then from there you can deposit whatever amount that you would like to deposit. And also I will share with you a channel if you register with that link. So once you registered with that link, get my numbers at the bottom of at the beginning of this video on the screen there. Then send me a WhatsApp saying that you have registered with Fibo Group. Then I will send you a link to that Telegram channel so that you can have yourself some signals on gold. So that channel is based on gold, only gold. So yeah, without any further ado, guys, let's get right into the video and let's check on GBPUSD, EURUSD, as well as Audcad. Cheers. Alright guys, welcome back to my laptop screen. So what you're looking at the moment is GBPUSD on your screen. So when I'm looking at this pair at the moment as it is right now, if I can just zoom out, I can clearly see that this leg here is going to the upside. This leg here is going to the upside. So I'm not sure if this is just a correction or what, but then we're going to follow price action so that we can have a better understanding of where exactly the market is going. So I'm just going to quickly start it from here at the bottom. So we have a low, then we have a high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high to save time, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. We failed to put in a higher high here, but we have a lower high. Then we have a change of character here, so meaning that we are not going to the upside, but we are now going to the downside. Remember, this is a higher high and this is a higher low, so we failed to put in a new higher high here. Instead we put in a lower high. Then we broke structure, or rather we changed character here to the downside. Then we left an order block, so price left an order block, which was this one up here, or let me just say this one up here, because of that small fair value gap there. Because of this small fair value gap here, somewhere around here. So let me just mark out this order block. And yeah, so this is the order block that was left before price could actually change character. So it changed character at this level here. Let me just also mark it out so that I don't get confused. And yeah, let me mark it out. This is a change of character, so it's not actually a clear change of character because we didn't see a body closure below this level here, but we can still run with it. So it went to the downside, and I mean it went to the upside and it tapped into that order block. So on that order block, then price further went to the downside. So remember, now this is our new lower low, then this is our lower high, and price went to the downside. So it went to the downside, breaking this level here to the downside to further confirm to us that we are going to the downside. Right, so let me just mark it out for you so that it's visibly clear. So as you can see there, we broke structure impulsively to the downside. So meaning that we are going to the downside and we are confident about that fact. But at the moment, as you can see, price has impulsively went to the downside. So you know, as you would know, actually, if you are or you've been trading, you know that price doesn't just shoot straight to the downside or to the upside. It has to retrace, then go to the downside, retrace, go to the downside until it reaches the destination. So what happened here need to be corrected, because this is just a straight shoot down, you know. So it needs to be corrected, meaning that this is an impulse, then we are expecting a correction to the upside, then from there we're going to shoot straight down. So then what I'm expecting to see happening here, I'm just going to quickly mark out this order block. I would like to see price coming back to this order block, then we can react from it. When price enters this order block, then we're gonna go to 15 minutes time frame to see how price got into sorry about that, to see how price got into that order block. Then from there we're going to react from whatever that is the market is giving to us, you know. But at the moment it's just a waiting game, meaning that for the whole of next week, what I will be waiting is for price to come to the upside and react from this order block, then to the downside to break further structures to the downside, because we are going to the downside here on Gbpusd. And again, what might happen is we price might just react from this order block, I mean fair value gap here. Price might just come and tap on this fair value gap, then further plummet to the downside. So I'm still going to count it as well. Once price tapped into this fair value gap, then I'm expecting it to further plummet. Once it tapped, then I will go to 15 minutes time frame, then I will follow price action religiously to see what is it that is doing. Then if it gives us an entry, then we're going to take an entry from 15 minutes time frame. So at the moment it's just a waiting game. There's nothing that we can do at the moment here on Gbpusd. And for the for the next week, we are just going to wait and monitor this pair. So I think that's how I'm doing it on Gbpusd, and I think that's how you can see it. So now let's jump right to Euro USD, and let's see what does it have for us to do or for us to trade. So I was actually analyzing this one. I think I started it from is it daily time frame? Yeah, I think it is daily time frame, but then let me just begin it, or let me just redo it in front of you so that you can have a better understanding. So we are still on 4-hour time frame. So then we can start from here. At the bottom here is our low, and then let me just say high to save time there. This is high, then higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So we are saying that it is going to the upside at the moment. However, price further went to the downside, breaking this higher low here. So then this is a change of character, meaning that even on Euro USD we are no longer going to the upside. Instead we are going to the downside. So price broke structure to the upside to put in a new higher high here. Then it further went to the downside, leaving this, I mean when it was going to the upside, it left this higher low here. So price further went to the downside and violated this level here, this higher low here, to change character. So we had a change of character. Then when price was going to change character, it did so correctively. It didn't do so impulsively, however it still worked out. Then it left an order block, which is very interesting, and here is the order block. So this is the order block here that was left when price was going to the downside to change character. So then price now has come back to this order block. So let's just monitor how, or let's follow price action to see how it actually went into tapping into that order block. So this is a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low. I'm just going to quickly jump. Okay, let me just say higher high, higher low, then higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low, because this was a break of structure, rather change of character here. Then we have a higher high. So we have a higher high. So when price, before price could tap into this order block, we broke the structure to the downside and it left this low here. So this is the low that was left here, so meaning that we are going to have to mark it out, and let's see if it was violated to the downside. And indeed it was violated. So if you would like to see, focus your eyes here. Let me just quickly zoom it in, then you will see that it was purged, because this is just liquidity. You will see that the liquidity here was just purged, as you can see. Then when price was, let me just go back. So then price went to the downside, it continued to go to the downside. So this was a high. I'm just following price action: low, lower high, lower low, lower high, then lower low, lower high, and now we have a lower low, which is down here. Then when price was coming here, it left this huge or this vital order block here, which with a huge fair value gap. So all we need to do, even on this pair, we need to wait until price come to this order block. Then once it taps into this order block, we're going to move down to 15 minutes time frame. That's where we will be taking our trade from 15 minutes time frame. Then another thing that I see is happening, so this is just similar or this is just the same as Gbpusd. So the price action there is the same. So this is a huge fair value gap that was left here. So what I need to see happening from next week, if price tap into this order block here, I mean this fair value gap here on 4 hour, then I would like to go to 15 minutes time frame, then to monitor price action. Then if it gives me an entry from here, then I will enter and further plummet with this trade up until this level here. So this is how I see it here on Euro USD. So now let's just quickly move to AUD CAD. AUD CAD. Let's see what is it talking about. So I was also, wow, I was actually analyzing this one during the day, and I said to myself that I can see here if I can just follow price action from here. Let me just do it with you so that you can have a better understanding. So what's happening here is we have a high here, and then we have a low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower low. So then we are expecting to have a lower high, then we plummet with the price to the downside. So then what I said to myself is, okay, we can see here that this price is moving in a series of lower lows and lower highs, so meaning that it is going to the downside. So then by the time I was analyzing this thing here, price was still at around this candle here. So then I told myself that should price come and tap into this order block, then I'm going to move to 15 minutes time frame. And now it is the time for me to move to 15 minutes time frame. I know it's already in the evening and the market will be closing, but then this is worth noting that we still need to go to 15 minutes time frame to prepare for ourselves for the coming week, actually to prepare ourselves for the coming week. Yeah. So we tapped into that order block. Then what we need to do is to follow price action religiously, even on 15 minutes time frame. So this is what's happening on 15 minutes time frame. Okay guys, if you are if I'm leaving you guys behind, just let me know in the comment section down below, then I can just make sure that I explain everything in the comment section. So this is a low, let me just say high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, or rather higher high, higher low, then higher high. So price tapped into that 4-hour time frame order block. Then before it could tap into that 4-hour time frame order block, it removed this level here, and then it left this low here. So this is the low that was left before price could go and violate this level. So meaning that what we want to see happening, and I'm expecting this to happen from next week, not now because today is Friday, is we want to see price coming into this and changing structure to the downside, then coming into a certain order block here. Then that's when we will take our trade to further plummet with it, and our target will be there. So basically this is what I'm expecting to see happening here on Audcad. So it was as simple as that. So like I said, I don't want my videos to get too long because I noticed that you guys are no longer watching long form content. You enjoy short form content. So let me just give you short form content. I won't give you a long form content anymore, because yeah, it doesn't help to put up long form content only to be watched by 40 people, you know. So but nonetheless, this is how the cookie crumpled on 3 pairs, which is GBP/USD, Euro USD, as well as Audcad. So it has been your boy Lethabo Mampana, and I'm out. Peace.